Why compromise is doing more harm than saving your relationship? Have you ever felt that the more you compromise with your partner, the more you are angry and unsatisfied with him later for breaking his promises? I've been questioned by my gay friend named KS that he cannot understand why his partner couldn't carry out what his partner has decided to compromise. KS further clarifies that if he can do it, why can't his partner? Yet, the term is as simple as to save $50 whenever a salary is paid. After all, KS is very clear of his partner's personal spending, even though they are not joining their bank accounts. During our conversations with KS, they both plan to move to a new rented house for bigger space and better environment, but the price is almost double compared to their current rented house. However, KS' partner is always complaining for not having enough money, though they are earning about the same amount. Most of the housing bills are settled by KS alone. It raises the issue whether his partner is able to pay equally the rental fee and other billing utilities if they were to move in to the new place. In short, KS doesn't understand why his partner keeps falling short and could not perform as intended to achieve what they have compromised. KS is expecting his partner to carry out exactly what his partner has agreed upon. Moreover, the suggestion to move to a better place was first made by his partner. The problem here is KS is applying himself to his partner's circumstances without acknowledging that his partner is a very different individual. In KS' point of view, his partner should be able to do the exact same way to achieve the same results as him. The process of compromising to one another starts to fail when one is expecting the other to carry out or sacrifice the same amount of effort. Another main problem is that people usually cannot measure what they say to how much they can do to equalize what they have said. Yet, for them, a promise is a promise. To put it another way, there is always a loophole for a long-term promise. Those couples who put once said cannot be undone, as the greatest principle to be in a committed relationship always face arguments when their expectation falls short. That's why the more KS and his partner compromise, the more they are unlikely to fulfill those promises. If you are KS, what will you do to compromise better? There are 4 things you have to know when you are compromising with your partner. First, each person's level of compromisation towards the same thing or situation is very different. Some are willing to sacrifice more, while others can only do lesser. It also depends on each person's personal situations at the time. Second, it has to be that person to decide if he can compromise or not, and the rest is up to you to accept what he can offer that much. Every person perceives the same thing or situation very differently, and that also comes down to that person's coping mechanism as well. Third, time is needed to see how compromisation takes place. Actions speak louder than words, and actions need time to be proven, where else we can say anything whenever we want. Therefore, reassessment and readjustment on personal capability to sacrifice or to change are needed from time to time. Remember this, what we can say today doesn't determine what we can do for tomorrow. Fourth, we cannot sacrifice something or make a change just to be in good terms with our partner if we cannot make ourselves satisfied first. Imagine what will happen if you keep doing that for a longer time. Now that you know why compromise brings more harm than saving your relationship, and what it means by the actual compromise in a relationship, this also tells you why most couples decide to lie by saying or promising something that they cannot do later. If you are facing similar relationship problem and would like to know how we can guide you to deal with your issue with compromising with your partner, our relationship coaching service can be contacted through the link oursequal.com. Because there's nothing you can reach relationship freedom if you cannot break free from your love despair. This is Relationship Coach Zhao Zhao, and thank you for your time.